Lauri Markkanen just gave us one of the coldest EuroBasket performances ever. There was a game where he scored 43 points and now he just eliminated Serbia and left Nikola Jokic stunned. Finland is about to shock the world, but the crazy part, he didn't even do it alone. There was another name that you need to remember. Miikka Muurinen, Europe's next top prospect, and Finland is building something special, and this might be the start of a crazy team that no one is ready for. Markkanen didn't really come into this tournament cold at all. In fact, he came in looking like a damn video game. It looked like some NBA 2K numbers. And in the exhibition games before this big tournament even started, he practically was averaging 40 points a night, shooting 69% from the field, 54% from 3, having a game with 42 and 12, and then having a game with 31 points and 4 threes, then the ridiculous 48-point game with 9 rebounds and 7 threes. That's not turning up. That is straight up domination. And this was before the real games even started. But when the real games did start, there was no drop off. He had 28 in the opener against Sweden, basically easy money for him. The game against Great Britain showed the full Lauri package. Over here, he jumps in the passing lane and instantly turns defense into offense and fires a laser pass in transition. He barely passes because, well, he doesn't need to, because you're so dominant at this level that you're like, I'm not going to pass the ball. And well, on this play, it shows why he doesn't pass the ball, because you can run him off a simple off-ball screen, and when he catches it, he can go to the corner and fade it like Kobe in a 7-footer's body. That's what makes Lauri Markkanen so scary. You could drop him in any system and he will produce. And over here, he's a plug-and-play player when he has to be. Now let's talk about when Markkanen had to face off against Serbia. And if you don't know, you live under a rock, Serbia has the best player on the planet, Nikola Jokic. And they were the tournament favorites, on paper at least, and Finland had no chance. But Markkanen, hell, he did not believe that at all. The guy said, nah, watch this. And the first thing he did is assert himself on the offensive glass. Grab the putback and boom. I think starting off the game with plays like those really gets the crowd going, and that's what you need to win these international games. It's a lot different than the NBA. There's a lot more passion. But one of my favorite parts about Markkanen's game is his post-up game. And you could give it to him in that block area and he could just hit you with a pump fake, step back, and then go to a jumper, and it's practically unguardable. That's like Dirk with Kobe footwork, and you're 7 foot tall. So one of his strengths is his shooting, and that's what really makes him so versatile. He could roam around that 3-point line and get handoffs from little guards. And if you're Serbia, there's practically nothing you could do. You just have to pray that he stops making these shots. And I hate to break it to you, Serbia, he did not stop making these shots, because by the end of the game, he had 29 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 assists. Serbia is eliminated, and one of the biggest upsets in EuroBasket history has just happened in front of our own eyes. That just wasn't a win, that was a pure takeover. And well, after the game, Lauri Markkanen had a lot to say. He looked like he was happy, but at the same time, he was not satisfied whatsoever, and you'll understand why.
You just completed one of the biggest upsets in the EuroBasket. What are your just first thoughts, you know?
Unreal, great performance by the team. We needed every single one of them tonight, and so everybody in the stands and the staff and the players, just big credit to them. And we're not done yet, but we're going to enjoy this. Obviously, it's a heck of a team over there, and that we just beat, and we move forward.
So Lauri Markkanen is not satisfied whatsoever. We're still yet to talk about the secret weapon on Finland and a lot more about Lauri Markkanen that's going to shock you. Before we go into all of that, a quick word from our sponsors, Sleeper.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today, get up to $100 credit using the code MOVSI. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Personally, I can't wait till the NBA season starts because I'm going to be using Sleeper all season long. And make sure you use code MUVZY to get that up to $100 match on your first deposit. Now back to Lauri Markkanen, because he's literally going toe-to-toe with the best players in the entire world. The points leaders are Luka Doncic, Giannis, and now Lauri Markkanen is being put in that discussion too. That is wild. And if we look back to Lauri Markkanen in the NBA, I really don't think that his time should be spent with the Utah Jazz right now, because they're tanking, trying to lose games. They got a high lottery pick. So if I'm a contender, I am 1000% trading for Lauri Markkanen right now. But do you guys remember the haters? He's only scoring because the competition is weak. Yeah, how did that take age after he eliminated Serbia against Jokic, against NBA players, against a favorite? That wasn't stat padding, that was carrying a country on his back. Playmaking, rebounding, defense, scoring from literally all three levels like I showed you in the film breakdown. At times in the NBA, he has been inconsistent, but right now, I can't even lie to you, he looks unstoppable. Now don't forget, Brian Windhorst already said that Utah could trade Lauri Markkanen. They drafted Ace Bailey, they're still tanking, they're not trying to win, but every monster game at the EuroBasket is driving his value up. Imagine Lauri Markkanen as a number 2 option on a contender, and well, these crazy performances are just giving him more leverage. So let me ask you a real quick question. In the EuroBasket right now, where does Lauri Markkanen rank? Would you say he's a top 3 player? Is he the best player? What do you guys think? Drop your takes in the comments. Finland fans, defend your guy. But here's the part that not a lot of people are talking about right now, and well, Lauri's not doing all of this alone. Miikka Muurinen is coming, and I'm telling you right now, this dude is Europe's next big NBA prospect. The guy's only 19 years old. He's already showing scouts that he's good, he's long, athletic, and plays with that modern European versatility, if you know what I mean. Switchable on defense, runs the floor hard, and actually fits next to Markkanen perfectly. When Lauri's spacing the floor and drawing doubles, Muurinen is cutting, slashing, finishing, and bringing that energy. He had some insane plays, kind of like this crazy dunk he had. He's that type of player that makes a star even scarier, because defenses can't just load up on Markkanen the whole time, and they have to leave this guy open, and it's just scary. And this is what makes Finland so dangerous long term. They're just not a one-man show right now. Muurinen is proving that he could be that second guy, the perfect young piece to grow into a star role eventually. And it's so exciting because you got 2 stories converging now. Lauri Markkanen's already proven now, dropping crazy performances and reminding the NBA why he's still elite. And Miikka Muurinen, the next young guy that's proving that Finland isn't just Lauri made. And now when you look at the projections for Lauri Markkanen's averages next NBA season, it's 23.2 points per game, 7.7 rebounds per game, 2 assists on 45% from the field goal, and 37% from the 3. So these performances internationally is actually bringing up his value a lot more right now. But let me know, lads, if you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on the next deep dive. How many points do you think Lauri Markkanen is averaging next season in the NBA? And is Muurinen the next European NBA star, man? I'm actually so excited about this. I'll be in the comment section arguing with all of you guys. All right, peace, bye.